Hello everybody, it's Rob back again with another video. How are ya? And today, this has just come through the post. So let's have a look what it is. This is obviously the first time I'm seeing this. And we have the new iPhone 11 Pro Max. Now, there was a time when I would say, and some people will be laughing at this video who I know quite well, and they'd be like, Rob used to say how much he hated Apple products. And I wouldn't go so far as to say I hated them, but my point was that they're far too expensive for what they are, and I kind of still agree with that. However, I now have an iMac, I have the iPhone 10, which this will replace, I have AirPods, and now I have the iPhone 11. So the reason I wanted to upgrade this to this was because this is on its way out now. I've had this for 2 years and it is on its way out, and obviously it's all about the camera. It's all about the camera. There are obviously upgrades, and let's open it. Let's just open it, okay? Oh, yes. Ooh, and there we go. I opted for the green, whatever it's called. I don't know what the official name is now. Anyway, let's have a look. And this is a bigger phone than my last one. So it is nice. It is nice, isn't it? And there's not much text on the back. It's just the matte finish with the obviously the 3 lens setup in the corner. And this is my first time seeing one in the flesh. I haven't actually even looked at one in a shop. Now, one thing I've noticed straight away, which I think is stupid, and I wish they'd changed it, is with the 10, I noticed that, and this was my first iPhone by the way, I noticed that sometimes when it comes to either turning a video up or down or something, you used to take a screenshot, and then you'd either delete the screenshot or whatever, because the buttons on the top, the volume buttons, were right opposite the button on the opposite side. And this one looks like it's exactly the same. So yeah, so when you take a picture or when you're videoing or something, these buttons are kind of opposite and they're hard to do something without pushing them. So I wish they'd changed that, but all in all, it looks like a really nice phone. And let's just power it on and see what we get, if it's got any charge in it. Let's have a look. Wait. It's quite a sturdy, nicely, you know, quite a chunky phone. And it says hello. Hey. English, of course. If you have an iPhone or iPad running iOS 11 or later, bring it nearby to sign in automatically. Huh. Just come up Continue. Set up new iPhone. Yep. Connect into the iPhone. Hold your new iPhone up to the camera. What? Enter passcode of other iPhone. That's incredible. Technology! Technology is awesome! So it's transferring my information. It's even done the password to the Wi-Fi. Oh no, has it? Yeah, I think it has. And it's going to take a few minutes now to set up. So I'll be back with the setup in a minute. So I thought I would use my new iPhone to do a little test video with the front facing camera, and it's recording at 4K 24 frames per second, and literally I haven't changed any settings apart from put it on 4K at 24. So I'm trying to make coffee one-handed, and I've noticed something straight away with the iPhone like now. It's not very obvious where the lens is, because now both sides, my hand's holding the phone on one side and then all the other side is black. So in bad light, like in this kitchen, you can't actually see the lens. So I don't really know where to look. I'm just sort of looking in the general direction. So that, I guess, could be a problem for some people. I'm just about to tip sugar everywhere. How can I do that? Sugar, you say? Yeah, got a little bit of sugar in coffee. So this is a test video. Again, it's in bad light. The colour looks okay to me. I've just been out for a run. That's why I look like a mess. Just a sweaty mess. I've just got out of the bath, so I have had a wash after my run. But I'm not a runner, so I'm knackered. Been out on the buses again today. Got a mock driving test tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to end the test video here. I'll see you on the other video. So I'm back from my run, and I took my new iPhone 11, and it seems after watching a few videos, and if you're watching this, you've probably seen loads and loads, a billion and loads and loads and loads and loads of other YouTubers reviewing the iPhone 11. All I can say is I'm not really going to review it as such. I'm really happy with it, and obviously the main selling point is the lenses, the new wide lens. And from the video you just saw, that is the front facing camera, so I'm really happy with it being able to record at 4K at 30 frames per second. And I think with the front facing camera, you can even record at 4K at 60 frames per second. Let me just check. Now, one thing I've noticed, and it's the same in all the other iPhones, and I would have thought that they would have made a bit of an effort with this one. Let's have a look. 4K at 60, and I'm going to swap the camera around. And how do I know? How do I know what is the front's recording at? Now this is, let's put it on video. So 4K at 60 from the front facing camera. See up the top? Can you see? Let's just focus. 4K at 60 frames per second from the front facing camera, which is ridiculous. And I haven't even tested out the stabilization yet. So my point is, well, I wanted to make a video to explain who this iPhone is aimed at. Now obviously the iPhone fanboys will all want this, and a lot of the YouTubers will get it just to review it, to get more views, blah 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 blah. But the video is that good that could this be the next vlogging camera, the complete vlogging camera? Well, you can see from the video that I just did with the front-facing camera, obviously the audio is not going to be as good as like this camera, for example. So I'm using the camera, the Canon 80D with the external mic on the top. This is just obviously the internal mic from the phone itself, but everyone who has the phone will have it always with them. And some people say the best camera is the one in your hand. And if it's this one, being that good with awesome stabilization, that is good. That is proper good. And so that's all I want to say. I've got the new iPhone 11 Pro Max. I've got it in green, midnight green or whatever it's called, dark green, dark midnight night green. And it seems that everyone else has gone for that colour. If I'd have known, I'd have gone for something different maybe, but I haven't even used it properly yet. I haven't done a proper test. So I'm loving the camera so far. Everything else is pretty much the same, but obviously there's been a few tweaks, a few improvements, the chip and everything else. I'm sure you know all the stuff and have seen the Apple event with all the people talking about it. I nearly just dropped it. Jesus. So that is it. I just thought I'd put my thoughts, my first few thoughts of the iPhone 11. It's really, really promising. I'm really, really looking forward to testing it. Someone just sent me a message, but the camera is looking sweet. And that's all I want to say. So stay tuned for some more videos coming up. In the next few days, hopefully, I may have a special video coming out reviewing a new action camera. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Remember to sub and like and all that good stuff. And I will see you on the next video. Woo!